boys and girls? It's your boy McGamer coming at you with another What If. And today I'm going to be continuing What If Naruto was a hatake. And I believe I left off at the bridge. And if I didn't, well, Zabuza is going to get washed anyway. Water style pun, okay. Yeah, I'll stop. I'm just going to act like that never happened. So, the fight between Sasuke wouldn't have Naruto because, Naruto would be fighting with Kakashi, so Haku was kind of just completely destroying Sasuke in the background, and Sakura screaming for Sasuke, which not like that's gonna help. Sasuke would unlock his Sharingan, but, wouldn't really matter much because Naruto was the only reason why Sasuke's Sharingan even helped him in that fight. But even then, Naruto's reaction time was way greater than Sasuke's Sharingan. You saw the way Haku literally hopped out of mirror just as Naruto broke it. And before Haku could even make it to the next mirror, Naruto just grabbed him by the leg and was like, "Nah, fam, get back over here." So, Naruto versus Zabuza, pretty hard stomp. Like I said last time, or I do believe I said, anytime not Haku, Zabuza would try to use a water style jutsu, it would usually be either Kakashi using a fire style jutsu to counter it, a water style, or Naruto just using a lightning style. So Naruto would end up, cornering Zabuza because he could literally just push him off the bridge at this point. And there's a water dragon behind him that Kakashi made. And he already has the Chidori active. Or I should just say the lightning stream instead. Because, lightning stream and an ocean don't mix so good together. So, they would give Zabuza two options. Give up or get literally electrocuted. But in the worst way possible. Because there's an ocean right under you, buddy. If you say you'd want to die, then the second you fall down there, that's gonna hurt. Cause not only is it gonna hurt from the fact that you're high up and you just fell into water. Cause water is gonna hurt even if you were to fall into it. Bro, just falling into it normally is gonna hurt. Unless you were doing a cannonball or something. So Zabuza would give up, and Haku would have just destroyed Sasuke by now. He wouldn't have killed Sasuke, but he would have just very, very, very badly injured him. And he would immediately come back to see Zabuza giving up to Naruto and Kakashi, and Haku would ask why Zabuza's doing it, and Zabuza would just point towards Naruto's lightning stream and would point towards Kakashi's water dragon, and it would literally just point down and just be a bunch of water. So Haku would immediately understand, and since Haku literally just does everything Zabuza does except carry a sword, he would end up just giving up too. So they don't die again in the series. And Gato pulls up. Gato comes, and then before he could even say anything, dead. I don't even have to talk about freaking Gato because it's Naruto, Kakashi, Zabuza, and Haku. Bro, Naruto at this point could take on every single one of those thugs and still would have enough chakra to kill Gato, bro. Naruto by now would at least be low Jonin level. Because he's being trained by literally one of the top Jonins besides Guy. So yikes, my man Gato's not making it out of there. He wouldn't even have literally the chance to open his mouth, bro. It would just be a complete murder. So, Gato's still done for. And the land of waves I don't know why I always want to keep saying the land hidden in the waves. I'm thinking of the land hidden in the whirlpools. So, I mean, they would still go back to the hidden leaf because they don't really have anywhere else to go since the bridge was already finished now. And so, I would have said that Zabuza and Haku would end up leaving, but I don't think anybody would just let, like, S-Class Ninja just go away like that. So, they would still go to prison in the hidden leaf and would be deciding on what to do with them. Because I'm pretty sure nobody in the hidden leaf are just gonna hand Zabuza and Haku back to the hidden mist. Nah, fam. The hidden leaf isn't that stupid. So, they would just keep Zabuza and Haku. And since Haku's from a clan, they would try to force Haku to, I don't know, make kids for his clan revival. They can't really do that for Sasuke yet because that's a pedophile thing to do to a fucking 12-year-old. So yeah, I mean, Haku would still reject that offer because, I mean, he doesn't want to do it. I don't think anybody wanted to do it. They were just forced by Danzo and his literal arm full of Sharingans. But even then, if if Danzo were to try to pull that against Haku, he could literally just make an ice mirror, and then as soon as the Genjutsu's done, he would have put freaking Danzo under the Genjutsu instead, because he would have just reflected the Genjutsu back at him. So Koto Amotu Kame, that's not working. Tsukiyomi, that's not working. None of your Sharingan Genjutsus are working. So, I mean, Danzo doesn't even want to try it because he knows that's a possibility that Haku could end up doing. And if that happens, then everything he's worked for at this point would have just went down the drain. So, I mean, it would technically be the start of the Chunin exams, but like, I would still give him a couple days to train. And so, by now, Naruto, if you were to compare him to Rock Lee, he would be like 6th Gate Rock Lee, or more like 7th Gate Rock Lee. Except this 7th Gate Rock Lee is weaker than the one we see in Shippuden. So, I mean, Rock Lee would immediately want to fight Naruto as soon as he sees him in the Chunin exam, since he is literally hailed as one of the best Genin there are. So, I mean, the fight between him, Naruto, and Sasuke, that fight, I mean, before I talk about that fight, the moment Konohamaru ends up bumping into Kankuro, he gets super salty for some reason. That doesn't even happen because he just sees Naruto and he just automatically thinks, nah, this ain't worth it. He's like Gaara, but worse. So, Gaara would end up noticing Naruto and ask what his name is, and would say that he can't wait to see him in the Chunin exams. So, now, back to the fight with Rock Lee, Sasuke, and Naruto. I mean, do I really have to even go after Sasuke, bro? Like, we all saw what happened to the mans. But I will say that Lee ends up holding back instead of, about to pull a primary Lotus on his mans and smash his skull in. So, Naruto versus Rock Lee. I mean, it's literally just a murder stomp. Naruto didn't even have to activate his Sharingan, bro. He's practically just dodging everything that Rock Lee has to toss at him. And I would say that he wouldn't activate his Sharingan anyway because he doesn't want people to know that he has one in the first place. And so, I mean, Rock Lee would consider taking off his weights until, Mike Guy comes in, punches him for some reason. Tough love, apparently. Yep, tough love. And so, Rock Lee would still be berated, would still catch that heavy punch. I'm surprised that man's even still alive and how many concussions he must have. Like, bro, if you see every time Rock Lee is next to Mike Guy, it's either him getting punched or Mike Guy doing some weird stuff, bro. Just some weird stuff, my guy. So, part one of the tuning exams. I mean, I don't even know how I'm supposed to do this because there's a bunch of ways I can make Naruto cheat. But what I would say is that he would do the same way as Sasuke. And I know this sounds familiar because I feel like I did this in the last part, but I don't even remember. I remember looking at my last part and then just falling asleep right after. That's pretty much all I can remember. And then I just woke up and decided, alright, let me finish this video real quick. So, Naruto would end up using his Sharingan and basically do the same thing Sasuke's doing, but to a better extent. And Naruto would still end up doing the same thing he did in the original for the 10th question, but wouldn't put as much energy into it like he did in the canon. So, I mean, he wouldn't because he would just have almost the same personality as Kakashi, because he's literally been with the man for so long. In fact, long enough to the point where you could literally almost say that his personality is kind of more like a very hyper Kakashi. So, the second part of the tuning exams, I mean, everybody's gonna have to go after Naruto because they know he's gonna be the biggest threat throughout the entire tuning exams. Except most of the people in the Hidden Leaf, because, I mean, if all those people are going there anyway, they're gonna have to fight them too. So, it would be some of the hidden sand and sound. And so, Naruto, I mean, being very busted, because he has a Sharingan, Chidori, Lightning Stream, and freaking Lightning Blade. And then he also has the Water Dragon and the Water Vortex from Kakashi. And he would also have the Fireball. So, I mean, the hidden sound and sand can't really do anything, bro. The Sand Village just sucks, apparently. Like, bro, their best Jonin wasn't even Naruto level as a 12-year-old. I'm talking part 1, bro. The only reason it could possibly be part 1 Naruto, the entire village, in fact, would be because of either Gaara wearing him out, or the fact that they'll just overwhelm him as soon as he finishes off Gaara. And then the fourth was the fourth was Gaara. So then the third Kazekage would end up just pulling up too. That's pretty much the only reason they'll be able to even beat Naruto. And without the third Kazekage, the third Kazekage, I mean, it's not good for the Hidden Sand, bro. Because if he just keeps making shadow clones before Gaara could get there, then there's a screwed. There's nothing they could do. Bro, they're probably, each freaking member of the Hidden Sand is probably not even freaking Shadow Clone level. So, Naruto would end up just dealing with the Hidden Sand pretty fast. And, I mean, there's a big duty on the freaking Hidden Sand Village, bro. Like, that's just not good for him. It's like watching freaking KCM Naruto. Basically, the easiest way to explain what just happened to the Hidden Sand Village is basically you thinking Madara versus the Fourth Shinobi Alliance. Basically, almost the exact same thing happens with them, except with a different fighting style. So, the Hidden Sand just gets completely decimated. They're just not there no more. And Naruto would end up taking one of their Heaven Scrolls and then would just end up reverse summoning himself to the lava. What? I don't even know what that had to do with Naruto. I'm just like, Apex Legends, lava. Alright, so reverse summon him to the lava, apparently. So Naruto would end up reverse summoning himself to the tower. And I mean, in the recording, I'm gonna sound way more different, but like in real life, as soon as I said reverse summons himself to the tower, I just sound like the freaking bro. I just sound like Chills from not Nuke's top 5, top 15, bro. Dude, I swear, if you could hear my voice right now, it would basically be the exact same thing. Hold up, I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna see if I can mimic the voice. Naruto reverse summons himself back to the tower. I know it's not gonna sound anything like. I know it's not gonna sound anything like the recording because in the recording my voice is just deepened for some reason. I did the voice pretty good, but like if you actually want to hear the voice, you actually have to go to where I am because recording is just not gonna let my voice slide with that. It's just not gonna let it happen, bro. Anyway, I mean, Team 7 wouldn't have gotten that injured because it would just mainly been Naruto just completely whacking the hidden sand. Just completely obliterating them. Like, it wouldn't even be fair, bro. Each time they get back up, Naruto just stares at them and they just stay down. Bro, the beating is just that bad each time they get up in front of Naruto, bro. Naruto stares at them. They stay down, bro. They don't want that round 2. Just round 1 was already bad enough. Naruto getting irritated and having to keep fighting them again would just not be good for the hidden sand. It just won't be good. I mean, they would just won't wake up. Irritate Naruto long enough and lightning stream water vortex combo. You're asleep, bro. You're slumped. Naruto still has a because nobody else Kakashi. Yeah, I do believe I gave him all 5 chakra natures. If I didn't, then I did. If I didn't, I just did it now. So, at the tower, all the normal fights will go by. Sakura versus Ino is just the worst fight. So, like, buddy, we just don't talk about that. Ew, those two useless things. Bro, I ain't even trying to sound sexist, but like, why is all the girls in part 1 just so useless, dude? They don't have a single use. Like, the only exceptions would be like Anko and Kurenai. But every freaking female that was a freaking genin sucks, dude. They weren't even half decent, bro. Like, you're supposed to tell me Naruto was the lowest in the academy, but yet somehow does the best at everything except knowledge, bro? You mean to tell me that the Hyuga clan prodigy got beat by the man that was the lowest in the academy, bro? You mean to tell me this? And even then, Naruto beat 2 of the Hidden Leaf's best prodigies. Like, my god, you just need to understand that Naruto, they make him sound so weak, and then Naruto just pull up like, you talking all that smoke? Okay. And then they just could completely obliterate it. Like, it was a murder stomp. Every fight that included a female from the Hidden Leaf that was a genin was automatically like a murder stomp in the other person's favor. It was too easy for them. Crap, if Sakura or Ino or any of the freaking Hidden Leaf genin that were girls even went up against Gaara, it would have just been a complete murder, dude. Literally anybody versus any of the girls in a Hidden Leaf, you could expect them to win, bro. Put my money on it right now, dude. So, just a quick reminder, I'm not trying to sound sexist, like, bro, don't click off the video. It's just facts, bro. If you don't believe me, go ahead and watch part 1 Naruto again. And you'll immediately see, like, Shippuden, yeah, I guess it makes sense now. Like, Shippuden, they become more useful. Then, I mean, Sakura just ruins the female name again in freaking Naruto by seeing, you know, Sasuke once and all that training goes out the window. So, I just spent like 10 minutes ranting about freaking female characters in Naruto. Or at least it felt like 10 minutes for me. But, I'm going to keep going because I still didn't even finish the fights. So, Naruto versus Kiba. Bro, why do I keep having to do this to characters, dude? Like, every time Naruto gets another ability, he's just busted. So, Naruto versus Kiba. I mean, his water style would be very good, even compared to Kakashi's. So, I will say that he'll be able to use the water vapor in the air to literally make water style jutsus. And would have a shadow clone create a lightning style jutsu. So, they would practically make it big enough to the point where the Jonin, the I can't even remember his name. All I remember is that that man was basically the living, the living, literal representation of coronavirus in 2020, bro. Just you coughing constantly every time you try to say something. Bro, I bet you I will go on a freaking ad that says why smoking is bad, and I would see this man's Hayate. I think that was what his name was, Hayate, or that was just his last name. Even then, you would probably just see him on that ad and be like, "Oh shoot, I remember him." So, I mean, Kiba wouldn't really have anything to counter that combo, water, water vortex and freaking lightning stream, because there wouldn't be, any room for him to move, bro. The water style would be so big. You basically think of when Kisame flooded, basically when Kisame flooded that town in my What If Naruto had a stand, bro. That's basically the closest thing to how that looked. And Cable would just be getting electrocuted until he practically passes out. Naruto would just yank him out before he ends up killing him with all that electricity and the water. It would end up making the water go back into vapor. And everybody would be surprised about Naruto's skill except for Kakashi, because Kakashi's been training him his whole life. So, my guy would be asking Kakashi how he's been training Naruto that well. And if he could train his pupil at the same time with him. And so, I do believe I gave Naruto weights. I don't even know anymore, bro. I should have looked at my last part before I did this. I always have a habit of doing that, just going straight off memory. And if I did give him weights, then those weights have to be at least doubled by now. Seeing how he's training with Zabuza and Kakashi. Bro, I'm probably mixing up like multiple what ifs into this one what if, bro. But like, I just went off of memory. I might redo this part, but it's honestly really good at the moment. So, plus I'm trying to make 3 videos, or at least 2, to make up for yesterday, because yesterday I only posted out 1, and then I kind of just didn't do anything for the rest of the day. So, Naruto would end up just leaving, and Naruto would notice the fact that Sasuke has a mark on his neck, and would end up laughing, saying, "Who gave you that hickey?" And Sasuke would end up blushing and say, "Don't say that." I just really wanted to do that one part, because basically the curse mark is Orochimaru giving you a hickey, bro. That's basically what it is. So, Sasuke would end up pushing Naruto away and would say, "Don't question it, nerd." Because Naruto would be smarter in this what if. He's a hatake, which are basically just more efficient versions of the freaking Naruto clan. I said this in my first part. That's what I know I definitely said, because I basically went on a whole freaking 5-minute rant about how the freaking Hatake clan is just a more efficient Nara. That's basically what it is, dude. So, Naruto would end up just watching every other fight, and the Rock Lee versus Gaara fight. He would say that, compared to Sasuke, he actually is really good, and that he would like to have Rock Lee on his team, which would make Sasuke angry. But Sasuke wouldn't say anything because he knows that he can't catch hands from Naruto. In fact, Naruto would be like the last person he wants to catch hands with at the moment, until he unlocks his curse mark. Then he'll just think, "Oh yeah, I could beat you now." So, the 1 month training, I mean, still either way, in the middle of his training, not Kakashi, Itachi still pops in, you know, knocks 3 times, and then Naruto, not thinking that it's actually gonna be Jiraiya, would make a shadow clone, jump out the window, and would immediately go to freaking Jiraiya. And so that Naruto shadow clone would slightly open the door and have the door yeeted at him by Kisame because Naruto was taking too long to enter the door. And they would immediately think that the Naruto shadow clone was knocked out. And Naruto would put enough chakra in the shadow clone to know that even if you looked at it with the Sharingan, it would look like actually Naruto. And he put a little bit of Ninetales chakra in there, so that way, in case they actually see through it, they'll see that he has Ninetales chakra. So, of course, it has to be the real Naruto. So they would end up just taking that Naruto, and then as soon as they're far away enough, and Naruto's with Jiraiya, he would just disperse the Shadow Clone to get the Ninetales chakra and Naruto chakra. He would just get his chakra back and the Ninetales chakra back. So Kisame and Itachi would be surprised that Naruto just pulled a stunt like that. And they would think that he either reverse summoned himself or that was literally a shadow clone. Or it had to be like some other special form of a clone. Clearly, if it managed to get past Itachi's Sharingan. So, Itachi would end up going back to the hotel just to see Jiraiya and Naruto sitting right there waiting for him. And immediately, Itachi tries to run out the window with Kisame until Jiraiya still pulls the whole toad throat thing. I don't even understand. That's kind of gay. Oh yeah, I put you in this toad stomach real quick. And then he stole Amaterasu out. So like, wasn't that useful if my man just had Amaterasu and just jumped out. And they would report this to Pain, or who they think is the leader of the Akatsuki when it's really Obito, aka Toby, or Datara Senpai-kun. That's kind of gay. I don't understand why he did that. Like, that's gay. Fam, that's big gay. Bro, I don't know why he always went Datara Senpai, bro. Like, it made me uncomfortable every time, dude. I get those goosebumps every time. But yeah, they would report that, and Pain would be surprised that someone like Naruto could just pull that off, just right off the bat, and under a minute, with stress. So, Naruto would end up going back to the Hidden Leaf, and would finish his training with Kakashi, and would end up training his Sharingan Genjutsu. And since he has now the two Tomoe after fighting Itachi, he would, or technically it wouldn't even be a fight with Itachi. It'd be more like I just broke your ankles and just tricked you completely. So, Naruto would still end up having the two Tomoe, and his Sharingan and Genjutsu would practically be like someone that's mastered the Sharingan for years and still hasn't gotten the freaking Mangekyo because they haven't went through that much stress yet. So, Naruto would still, I don't even know what that sound was. I stopped talking because I heard some. Okay, so Naruto with his fight with Neji. Since this video is getting long, I'm gonna stop it at 30 minutes on the dot. So Naruto versus Neji. Neji would end up trying to use a air palm, knowing that he really can't get close to Naruto, because if he does, it's an automatic game over. So whenever Naruto would try to pull a jutsu, I don't even know what my man's gonna do. Like, if he pulls a water style, if he uses an air palm, the water style will end up helping him. And if he pulls a lightning style, I guess you could say it'll deflect it, or not even deflect it, more like just counter it. And then Naruto would just pull two shadow clones and just keep spamming lightning, water, wind, and fire. And he would just keep spamming that until Neji gets overwhelmed. So then he would use the 8 trigrams rotation. And then as soon as he does that, Naruto would end up just teleporting, or what it seemed like teleporting, when in reality he just took off his weights, gave him to a shadow clone while nobody was looking, and just blitzed behind Neji. It would end up hitting him with so much force it would send him flying to the opposite side of the tuning exams and flying over the wall. Also, Neji, when he hits the ground, yikes, just yikes. That's all I gotta say. There's nothing else I can say about it. It's just yikes. So, Gaara would end up, really wanting to fight Naruto, and would tell Orochimaru to postpone it until he gets to fight Naruto. So, his fight between Sasuke and Gaara, I will end it right here. But we all know what happened to freaking Gaara. So, yeah, that doesn't happen. Gaara doesn't get to fight Naruto, at least not yet. So, I believe this is a good place to end it. Right before the freaking attack on the hidden leaf. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay cool, stay awesome. I have to upload like 2 more what ifs after this. So I already did my outro, dang. I keep freaking repeating myself for some reason. Alright, I'm just gonna do my outro once again because I cut myself off. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay cool, stay awesome. It's your boy McGamer coming at you with another what if, and peace out.